Welcome to Asian Star Trend. Our channel updates hot news about Asia's most popular stars. Please subscribe and comment to help us update better videos. Han Yutong and Zeng Hui return together, the country begins to tremble. Netizens, real couples are sweet in the world of short dramas, where love stories flicker on screen as fast as the runtime. True sparks are rare. But every now and then, a couple steps out of the script and into something real. Among the sea of on-screen romance, only two pairings have left audiences genuinely wondering, is this still acting, or something more? First, there's the fan-favorite duo, Miemie and Yutong. Their chemistry isn't just palpable, it practically jumps through the screen. Flirty banter, lingering glances, and behind-the-scenes giggles have fed the rumor mill for months. Viewers aren't just shipping them, they're drawing wedding invitations, but the real surprise? The second couple, Han Yutong and Zeng Hui. No loud headlines, no over-the-top drama, just two people whose energy feels right. On screen, they melt into their roles with an ease that makes even seasoned co-stars jealous. Off-screen, their quiet compatibility is equally mesmerizing. They don't need grand gestures. A shared look, a laugh at the wrong moment, or the way they adjust to each other mid-scene, these subtle cues say more than words ever could. It's not just about romance. It's about seeing something honest in a world built on illusion. These two couples remind us why we fall for stories in the first place, not for the perfect ending, but for the moments that feel real. Whether you watch for the swoon-worthy scenes or to decode what's real and what's real, one thing's clear. Behind every short drama is a chance to witness something unexpectedly beautiful, and sometimes, the most compelling plot twist, is love that refuses to stay fiction. There was a time when Han Yutong and Zeng Hui seemed inseparable on screen. They weren't just a pairing, they were the pairing. Time after time, they delivered performances that felt less like acting and more like watching something quietly, beautifully real unfold. Their dynamic was effortless, the kind of rhythm that can't be rehearsed, only failed. Whether in heart-fluttering romances or dramatic face-offs, they balanced each other like seasoned dance partners, never stepping on toes, always in sync. But then, as often happens in the world beyond the camera, paths began to diverge. Their careers took different turns. Han Yutong leaned into roles that pushed her emotional range, while Zeng Hui gravitated toward grittier, character-driven narratives. Gradually, the project stopped coming. The collaboration, once so frequent it felt like tradition, quietly came to a halt, and fans? They noticed forums filled with nostalgic edits. Comments like "they don't make them like this anymore" and "miss them together so much" started to pop up. The absence wasn't just professional, it felt personal, as if an era had quietly ended. But perhaps that's what makes their story so unforgettable, because sometimes, what we remember most are the pairings that didn't last forever but burned brightest while they did. And in the fleeting world of short dramas, where stories end in under an hour, the memory of Han Yutong and Zeng Hui still lingers, timeless, treasured, and just a little bit missed. No one saw it coming, but it finally happened. After years apart, Han Yutong and Zeng Hui have reunited on screen for their 8th collaboration. And the moment the news dropped, fans lit up the internet with pure joy. It wasn't just nostalgia, it was celebration for longtime viewers. It felt like an old melody playing again after years of silence. But here's the twist, it's not just the fans who are thrilled. Han Yutong and Zeng Hui themselves couldn't hide their excitement. And we mean that literally. Their smiles? Unmistakable. That spark in their eyes? Undeniable. Every behind-the-scenes photo, every teaser clip, it's like watching two people rediscover a rhythm they never truly lost. Their expressions said it all. Happiness that couldn't be faked, joy that bubbled to the surface and slipped into every smile, every glance, every shared laugh. There's something magical about a comeback like this. It's not just about reviving a beloved on-screen partnership, it's about time, growth, and that rare kind of connection that endures, even after the cameras stop rolling. And maybe that's why this reunion hits so hard, because in a world that moves too fast, where beloved pairings disappear without warning, watching Han Yutong and Zeng Hui return smiling, glowing, and absolutely meant to share the frame isn't just a treat. It's a reminder that sometimes, the best stories aren't over. They're just waiting for the next chapter. The promotional stills just dropped and fans are losing it in the best way possible when photos of Han Yutong and Zeng Hui's long-awaited reunion surfaced online. The reaction was swift and unanimous. Wait, are these drama stills or wedding photos? It was a joke, of course. But one look at those shots, and you'd understand why so many asked in all seriousness. Dressed to perfection, standing side by side with effortless elegance, they don't just look good, they glow. The kind of glow that doesn't come from ring lights or makeup artists, but from genuine, easy chemistry. Their visuals? Off the charts. Their aura? Pure couple goals. The photos aren't just beautiful, they're almost too perfect to be fiction, and that's exactly what makes them so addicting to watch. Fans aren't just admiring the aesthetics though, let's be honest, those visuals are a feast for the eyes. They're reacting to the feeling behind the images, the comfort, the joy, that undeniable wear-back energy that makes your heart do a little dance in a sea of carefully curated press images. Han Yutong and Zeng Hui still stand out not just because they look stunning, but because they feel alive. And for viewers who've waited years for this moment, it's more than just eye candy, it's cinematic wish fulfillment. It's visual serotonin. It's the comeback no one knew they needed until now. Sometimes, all it takes is one smile to send an entire fandom into meltdown. When the latest behind-the-scenes footage dropped, fans couldn't help but burst into laughter, just from watching Zeng Hui try and fail to hide that unstoppable grin. The way his lips twitched, his eyes crinkled, it was pure, unfiltered happiness. And that kind of joy? It's contagious. Standing next to him, Han Yutong looked radiant. Their visuals? Absolutely flawless. From styling to expressions, every frame looked like it had been dipped in a love filter. Netizens joked, "Forget drama stills, are we sure this isn't a pre-wedding shoot?" But it's not just about good looks. It's the energy. The kind that feels real. The kind that makes people believe in on-screen chemistry all over again. As the buzz spreads, fans are already chanting the names of their characters, paging Mo and Soon Anayan like they're real-life celebrities. The excitement is palpable. The styling? On point. The vibes? Off the charts. And for those who've been quietly waiting, wishing, hoping for these two to reunite, the moment has finally arrived. The short drama world better brace itself, because this couple just shook the table after years of silence. The dream team is back. And it's not just a reunion. It's a promise that sometimes, the best things really are worth waiting for. Sweet, glowing, and delightfully genuine Han Yutong and Zeng Hui are once again giving fans something to believe in. So to the short drama universe, tremble a little. True love just walked back into frame.